Welcome back to Austin Vision TV, Visionaries. In today's episode, I will be giving you some more tools to put in your arsenal where you can be more effective in Fight Night Champion. So, I'm the boy Vitaly Klitschko. I'm facing off against his brother Vladimir. And for this fight, it's kind of a barn burner because we both was throwing plenty of shots. And I felt like I came out kind of fast. And, that's good. That's good and dandy, but you got to be aware of your stamina implications. If you're new to this channel, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate your support. But when you see me backing up an opponent like that, that means I'm creating a space so I can get a shot in. And, that's a critical step of fighting. And not a lot of people talk about that. They're just one of my little secrets. And for this match, I felt like he wanted to throw a ton, but y'all know me. We dictate the pace. The Visionaries, we dictate the pace. So, I let you can let your opponent throw the shots or whatnot, while you gather information, because that's what we do here. We gather information so we can make an informed decision. But yeah, I wasn't trying to get caught up in anything, but for me, and for you all, if you get them against the ropes like that, push him back, create the space, and mix up your shots. So this is round 2. And another thing, don't rush. Just stay patient. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Even when they throw a lot of punches like that, you gather yourself, keep your composure. You see, I got stunned right there, and I'm living to fight another day. Sometime in these fights, if you get stunned like that, gather yourself, get your legs and stuff underneath you. And once you have the awareness to come back, then you come back. Because if you try to fight off when you hurt, that could be like an Anthony Joshua type situation when he fought against Ruiz. That guy, he let his hands go or whatnot, and he caught him, and he was hurt just like that. But the only thing is he didn't recover, and that cost him the championship. So to alleviate all of that, if you get hurt, make sure you take your time. Whether it be on Fight Night Champion or, hopefully I don't be in battle in these streets, but I'm just saying, you gotta stay aware. And look at him, he's posturing, and that was a nice shot. He didn't know that I had that in my arsenal because I hadn't threw that before. That was a straight right overhand power shot. And look at my stamina. The reason why it's so important to manage your stamina is because if you throw too many shots, you will be depleted. And then that's where all the body attack, and they'll come at you from different angles, trying to gauge to see if you're tired. So it's important to have offense, but be knowledgeable to throw what to throw and when to throw it. It's okay to use your defense and go a couple rounds just to see, what they have in the tank. And this guy, he is throwing. Y'all see it. He is throwing, the house right there. But I'm using my defense and bagging up this guy. And that's what it's all about, the strategy. We want to have strategy where, if it go to the scorecards, we winning. If, we get them out of there early, we winning. He was countering me, but for what I'm throwing and the pace that we're implementing, we know that, down the line, there's a good chance that, one, he's going to get tired, and the other portion of that, he is going to get knocked out. And those are facts, because you just have to be aware of the attributes of the fighter you're facing. We know Vladimir's a good fighter, but he has been chin checked, and his stamina can be questionable at times, despite him being in the best shape. But heavyweight, it's over 200 pounds or whatnot, so. And yeah, don't let him bait you. He's trying to bring in his hands and telling me to come on. Don't let him bait you. You fight your fight and your pace. And we still at 100%. Look at that stamina meter up there. That's impressive, right? And say we down on the scorecards right now. They might say that, but we know in the fight how we're doing. Yes, he is throwing it, but we know that style is not sustainable versus the pace that we're setting up, And we mixing up the shot. We push him. We'll get him into a straight or whatnot, or we'll throw like some different shots to open up his defense. And what created that was a push, a straight, a push, and then a hook. So he don't know which way they coming. Do I block inside? Do I put my hands over my head? Those are little secrets, to the game. Because sometimes, if he's a better boxer than you, why box him? You might box him in spurts. But if he's a better boxer than you, you want to hurt him and get him out of there. And they call it the sweet science, and it is, but you got to change up, your strategies, depending on who you're fighting. Dice is on the beat. And, go work the body, go up and down. Don't forget your defense. And more importantly, use the ring. Yeah, we use in the ring. You can see he's taking tremendous damage, but I guess he felt that style was effective. And if any one of you want to get a game, sometime put it in the comment section. And establish control. You want to have like control of the ring, whether you be in the center or but yeah, mix up those shots. with the defense, I mean, you want to put up your hands, but if you take in different shots, create you some space and then put your defense and stuff back up. Because he's taking, if the fighter is taking all those shots and stuff on the elbows and hands and stuff, of course it's gonna get tired. So that's why you see, put my hands down and I put them back up, to give them a little breather. But if they got you in the corner, number one, you need to get out of the corner. And number two, which could be a number one, is you need to put your hands up where you could defend yourself. He's trying to come underneath. So yeah, be careful with that. If y'all pushing him, y'all see him start to throw hooks, maybe back off of it and then surprise him with something else and come back with it. And this guy, he's still throwing, but we know it's round 6 now, so we know he should be a little gas or whatnot by now. Should be a little gassed. Oh, he got hit with a monster shot. Woo! That was crazy. That was a crazy shot right there. Crazy. Yeah, but yeah, we just keeping the tempo of the fight. That's so important. The pace and tempo of the fight is just as important. Don't forget the defensive liabilities. And be cautious. Like, if you're not an end fighter, don't, end fight when you have to, but, you want to keep your range. And that's an important part of this. If you're an inside fighter, inside fight. If you're an outside fighter, leverage off those shots from distance so you can, increase your power. And he's trying to be slick. He's throwing a jab to the body, trying to open me up to the top. Dice is on the beat. And then be careful about the lean back. Sometimes they might lean back, but they want to draw you in where they can, where you can come into the shot. And if they hit you just right, be night. One punch knockout, ain't no coming back from that. They have to get the smelling salts out for your fighter. And then if they don't throw anything like that, that means they trying to bait you. So just use the jab or whatnot to gather everything. You just still collecting information. And if they hold their hands up like that sometimes, if you feel like they weak, hey, go for it like that. You know, cause we knew by this point, you know, he should be winning it, cause he been throwing a lot of shots. And like we were saying, I'm at 95%. You know, in the later rounds, and he's been throwing, you know, since the earlier rounds. This is going on round 8. We know this man is tired, and that's why it's so important to be, you know, smart while knowing, you know, what to do to manage the stamina implications. So this is round 8. But yeah, we just packing the jab, just throwing the jab a little bit. On the beat. You know, and this is basically kind of like an off round for us, because we're trying to get our energy back up to 100. So we always are, you know, powerful but dangerous. And this guy, he's spamming the heck out of those uppercuts, but I was not going, because I knew that was a devastating body shot he threw. And sometimes, even when you do have your defense, you might still get hit. So just one of those things. He's trying everything. He's trying to throw, you know, in the guard, outside of the guard. It's just not working, because I'm not presenting a stationary target. You know, if I was stationary with all of this, then, you know, he would have more of a chance. But you never want to be a sitting duck, you know. And this will go for boxing or life as well, you know. That straight shot I just threw about took his head off. And remember, you know, if you're not doing anything when you're exiting the break, look at that. That's 11% right there. We're going crazy this next round. Going crazy. All right, this is round 9. You know, this guy, he's been throwing constantly. You know, that was a crazy shot. Oh, I'm hurt. Oh. All right, y'all. So yeah, if you get knocked down, remember, you know, stay down for a while, at least 7 or 8 on the number count, and then get back up. You know, it's okay to lose a round, you know, because you want to get your legs underneath you. Digits on the beat. You know, if you get hurt, that's fine. Just don't rush it. And sometimes you might have to bait him yourself. I knew that he was liable for that overhand right, because that's what got him earlier. That's what knocked them. That's what created the knockdown earlier. So if you see a deficiency, don't be afraid to exploit that deficiency so you can get the win. Like that, just like that. So we knocked him down. He got back up. All right, you want some more? We'll give you some more. That's what we visionaries do. We get them out of there. But yeah, like I was saying before he got knocked down, we knew based on the information that we gathered from earlier that he was vulnerable to that overhand right. So right now we baiting him into that shot, and we'll see the results of that. Let's see the results once we land this devastating shot. This is the last round right here. It's round 10. Alright, so he has to bring it. He know he is down on the scorecard. So when they down like that, usually most of the time they come to you because they don't be trying to lose. And knowing this thought process, knowing that they have to come, look what I'm doing. We waiting to bait them to the shot, and then we seeing what's gonna happen. On the beat. Or if you see them try to move like that, that means they trying to draw you in. So just throw it what you can see and be careful. Look at that. He got devastated. That was devastating right there. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the support, visionaries, for sure. See if you get back up. Hey, yeah, he KO'd. And that's what happens, you know. They can't take too many shots like that and then expect to win the fight. Do too much, so manage everything effectively. Until next time, visionaries, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to come to this channel and do the same. Appreciate each of you.